Hey everyone. Late start tonight, and of course we're picking a mode that's not super fast, but that's alright. It's fast, but... we're doing Cabookey. So this is casual boots, but key sanity on top of it. So, more relative things to do. But we had a few people in our group who needed to get a later start on this. And so, we are getting off the ground now. Which is totally cool. I have only done one of these. So... it's the opening part that's a little crazy, but... once we get past that... because it could be a little trolley on the keys. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm not really too worried about how I finish on this one, just because I'm not as familiar and I don't play this mode as much as some of the other people in here. So, we're just going to have a good old time. God. These guys are just hilarious in the chat. Alright, it looks like we are about to start here. There it goes. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Let's go. Wait. Okay, that's gonna be fucked up. So, in other words, what happened was our sword got initiated and Uncle immediately gave us a Master Sword. And the reason why that's messed up is because in Cabookey, there's a really good chance that if it's going to give us a Master Sword, that we're going to have the check Castle Tower for an item. But I'm going to wait, because if our lamp is also in here somewhere, then we might be checking both items in Castle Tower. But we might be going up there immediately with Zelda in anticipation that there's probably a key. Yep, that's a pod key. Yeah, so we're just gonna check the Castle Tower chest, because more than likely that's gonna be where we need to get our other small key from. And if not, whatever. It's fine. I think everyone's probably gonna end up doing that. Because when you get that Master Sword, it's too punishing to come back. As expected. He sniffed out that bullshit immediately. Well, we got money. All right. All right, we have 0 keys for... Well, no, we have 1 pod key, but pretty much 0 keys for anything else. And no other important items that really came out of there, so... We'll be hitting up a few checks, going to the village, and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, money's fine. Alright, we don't need to... Stupid. There we go. Good tree pull. I didn't want to do that. Alright. So we don't need that item. That's good. We'll grab this bomb, and we don't care about the bush crabs. That's fine. We don't really need that 20 bucks. Sure. Alright, we got 5 bombs. That's plenty. We're just gonna head right in. Okay. Lamp, yes sir. Tempered sword, yes sir. I'm okay with that. Skullwood small. Beautiful. Okay, so we have access to the first part of the mountain. It'd be nice if we can get a hook shot or a hammer. Well, hook shot or mirror hammer. There's our first map that we've seen. Thanks, game. We already have money for Zora and it's in logic, which is pretty great for this time already. Get out of here. All these freaking compasses. They're so pointless in this mode. You know what? We're only gonna grab it because we're gonna do Zora and then we'll have money to be able to get into pods and stuff like that afterwards. We don't have to worry about money for basically the rest of the seed. I probably, yeah, I'm just gonna scout it anyway, but okay, good. We don't need that. No more compasses. God's sakes. So many compasses. Alright, we'll grab the map because hopefully it's good information. I think I'm gonna go check Agina's cave just to get that out of the way. Though I do need more bombs at some point. Oh boy! We found a shovel. Okay. that gives me some stuff to do on the mountain. Let's still go this way. Debating buying bombs for... No, we're good now. So as long as I got one there, that lets me get to Mini Moldworm and then also do the Ice Rod Cave. That's what I was concerned about. Don't. Oh, come on. We don't need to keep on taking stupid... Wire small... Okay, that's funny. 2 Meyer Smalls in here. No 50-50 that time. GT. I think we run up to Hobo because we have the flippers, so it's a logic check. Okay. Island is nothing. It's good. Fire Rod, alright. Both fire sources showing up early. All the fire. All right, we'll grab that key. Sure. We bought it. We might as well take it. I mean, Cabookey's all dungeon anyway. That's all the Meyer Smalls? Shit. There's gotta be something there, right? Alright. Yeah, let's go up the mountain. I think that's a good bet. And then after this, it's probably Saha Eastern, unless unless we get something that points us in a different direction here. I just walk right into them. That's not what I wanted to do either. Now, if we get to the other side of the mountain... Why am I going that way? Holy shit. And we actually find a hammer or mirror. we can actually beat Hera out of logic with hookshot, so that's kind of good. Which I would absolutely do, because it's fine. We'll abandon one spot and hope it's nothing. Well, two, because we don't have the small key either. Okay, we got our first bottle. And we're going to get completely hosed by cabbages, so that's great. And freaking dead rocks. Enough. Okay. Good news. We don't care about that item. We don't care about that item either. So let's go to... I don't have any bombs. Fucking A. Orange taco. Are there bombs here? Oh, so annoyed. Wait, there might be in the shop. But you gotta bomb it open. Alright. All of you, just back off. Someone said that. Somehow I feel like that might not be accurate, but... Wishful thinking. I hope I get bombs up here. Oh my god, do I not have anything to hit that with? Oh, I'm so mad right now. I literally have screwed myself here. I have no ranged weapon because I have no magic. I forgot to grab the magic earlier. You know what? Let's go grab some bombs and come back up. I should have stopped over here before going up the mountain, but I forgot I was out still. I had only one job, and I did it poorly. Yeah, that's a little punishing. For sure. Alright, this is how this cave is supposed to work. Alright, nothing really earth-shattering there, honestly. Another map. Hey, look. We found bomb droppers. That would have been nice a few minutes ago. Now I know. Oh, that's a good key. That's a very good key for later. Alright. We're gonna do this, I think. We got that mushroom. Let's turn that in, and then we can scum it if it's nothing worthwhile. Do this pretty fast, since we have flips. Oh, I'll take that. That's worth. 3 weeks until Florida. Yep. Alright, we don't have any keys for desert, but I think we go there. Let's follow the book. Because we know we have a shovel that we can pick up. And inside desert, we have at least 2 chucks that we can grab with what we have. So I'm just gonna do this. And then we'll head to Eastern area. I could do the shovel into Sick Kid. That's actually not a bad combination as well. Cool. Useless compost. I don't need more money. I'm not getting that. Alright. Let's go do 2 dumb things, then we go to Eastern. Yep. This... dumb. Not worth. Dang it. And then we're doing one last check in the village. Worth. Okay. That was good. So, our progression must be over here. Dude, back off. Wow. Wow. Dude. Okay, this is really embarrassing. I just couldn't get away from him. That was stupid. At that point, I was just like, just kill me. We're starting over because that was bad. Alright, now we'll do this the way it's supposed to go. Which is just like that. And you just completely avoid the idiot. Okay. Naturally, Eastern's green pendant. Because why wouldn't it be? Okay, there's our Dark World access. I am going to still go into Eastern briefly. Hey, magic. Okay, I apparently just didn't come down far enough. Alright, whatever. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, we can get one more check here, and then we are off to the Dark World. We'll probably just go right to Skull Woods. Thank you. All right. I need magic badly. I know where I can get some. I'm just making a comment about it because it's kind of annoying. Let's check the two things in here. No, wait, hold on. Let's just go straight back. We can come back in here later on. It'd take a drop to do all that shit. Stop running into Gyptos. Gotta be kidding me. I mean, fine, but... Oh, wait. Shit. Come on, just... I meant to do this. Should have just rode that out. Can I still? I'm gonna miss the ride. Also, just from the thing in the corner, we know this is the red pendant. But again, Cabookey's all dungeons, so we have to do this at some point. Cool. Could we just not... playing really bad tonight. I mean, I know I'm tired, but this is stupid. Just grab the arrows, who cares? Alright. Alright, get away from the spikes. Thank you, stupid moth. Nice. Do have this other chest to grab. Yeah, let's keep on running into shit. Keep it up. All right. Alright, now we get all the checks in the front. Just set it up over here. Can we get the lineups? Get away from me. I'll take that. Oh my god, just... I'm feeling the slip. I can't get it. Shit. Fuck it. We'll come back. Immediately. Okay. Alright, Skullwoods fully cleared. Good. Alright, let's peek at Bumper, see if that's anything of importance. Well, it's Berna. But that's a safety blocking a safety, which is pretty funny. Not paying attention. I somehow dodged that. That's funny. Alright. We'll just mark that it's there, just in case. Alright. Moving on. Chess game. Aha! Mirror. How nice. Item that would have been helpful 2 minutes ago. Every damn time. Well, that also makes Smith Chain a lot easier to do in a second. So, I'm happy about that. Ooh, bow's pretty good. That makes the pod play a little bit more enticing. Only 2 keys, though. Hopefully we find more. Okay. Asshole. Okay, let's make sure we do... TR, our first one, actually. Alright. Sucks we don't have hammer yet, but whatever. That's a good big key. Alright, we're not doing that. So let's get to Hype Cave first. I'm interested in going to Desert, but if I find the small key, then we can just clear everything. So I'm kind of waiting just a little bit. Okay. Regular crystals for both of those. Okay. I might have to read that in a little bit, Austin, but I'll see what I can get through. GT big. Oh, we needed that. Okay. We can get to pod. So I might be kind of worth. The only reason why I'm coming to this dungeon is because we have several checks in logic that we can look at with 2 keys. and a few other out of logic things that I can just do while I'm here. So we're gonna look at it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Honestly, since a lot of what they're talking about is just going to be like a lot of minor revisions, but a lot of the AI stuff, I'm not necessarily super like excited about the updated operating systems. So I think they're going to be a bit more... Oh, see? I'm so glad I did that. Now we can fully clear desert. I think they're going to be a little bit underwhelming, completely honest with you. Which I don't know how people are going to feel about that, but I don't really care. Yeah, I think it's going to be an update to refine some stuff. The biggest update is going to be all of the series stuff, and whether or not that's a big deal or not for some people is, you know, yet to be determined. Okay. God. Well, we're not gonna be able to do hammer yump at the rate we're going. I have all the GT keys. God. I actually cannot take a hit to these idiots. The pretty colors. Well, I mean, that's not a reason to upgrade. You know, like, that's a thing, sure. Like, they can put new wallpapers and stuff on it, but you want... Like, ah, that's so stupid. For an iOS update, I want there just to be more practicality with the whole thing. Alright, we're gonna grab the 2 items in the Dark Maze just because, then we're out of here. Oh my god, just perfect timing every time. I'll be honest, I don't even know, like, I don't even know what other things I would want at this point, because I'm fairly satisfied with where things are at. I know it's not perfect, because the biggest thing that iOS needs is more customization, and that's not something Apple ever really wants to give you. Oh. Alright, that's not in logic, but we don't care. We're gonna beat that dungeon right now. We're right here. That was good. That was a good pull. Yeah, and I don't know if they... So, the one thing that they always pride themselves on is that when you know, when looking at someone's screen, that it's an iPhone. It's like, because the icons all look the same pretty much, right? And so, it's kind of like, that's how their branding works. They want everyone to see the same thing, because then they know, oh, this person has an iPhone, and that's their way of marketing it, right? So they don't want to give you all the customization options, and I was actually surprised that they did some of it with the dark versus light icons, but that's the extent of it. Notice they haven't really done anything else since then. They are not worried about giving you more options. That is just not their area. They don't care. There we go. Thank you, butter. It's like, they figured that if customization is really important to you, then you'll get an Android phone. Especially like a Pixel or something where, you know, Google's design language is purposely built around a lot of customization options. And I think they're fine with that because what happens is you get into their ecosystem and you're not going to want to leave it anyway. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Would it be funny if Desert's the other pendant and those are the first 3 dungeons I beat? It's not. It's red crystal though. We're gonna do this so that I can walk through the portal. Screw you, game. Okay, let's go beat Desert then. Yeah, but like I said, they don't want you to change your icons, technically. Because they want your icons to look the same. Like, if you're just talking about dark versus light, that's one thing, but they don't want you to have that level of customization. If they did, they would have implemented it a long time ago when Android made it available. Yeah, I mean, they are giving you a little bit of control over the glossy look for the glass. Which, again, I'm honestly surprised they're doing. Because that seems to be a little bit against how they normally handle this kind of stuff. But it is what it is. We already know that the torch is trash. Nice job there. Man, this is gonna be crap, isn't it? Yeah, we'll see what they decide to do. Like I said, I'm not gonna be surprised if if they don't give you as many options as you're hoping for. That just seems to be how they do things. Though, to be fair, if anything changes, it probably wouldn't be till next year. Because I think it'll depend on what happens under Turnus's leadership. Oh, good. Oh, boy. Wombat. Ugh. God. We're having a good old time. How was the Rookie Rumble? How did you do tonight? Oh, no. A bullshit level and a Z1 randomizer? No way. Hey, Angelson, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. White Sword was a 9? Oh, so you're like... If you're not getting hearts, you're just stuck on shitty combat the whole time? Good times. Oh, that is the worst. Dude, Blue Wizrobes, like, they're pretty much, like, one of the most evil concoctions. Especially if you're on shitty combat weapons at the time. You need 2 bombs after that room to get to the Triforce on a 4-headed Cleo. Oh, come on. Yeah, that sounds like a great time. 9 was free. Well, it better be after all that. All the shit was in 5. Dude, when I've played that casually, I've had some fucking horrible seeds. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, that's fine. It's another beatable dungeon. Yeah. And that's, was it a poverty seed too? If you're farming. Oh, there it is. The item of legend. Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay. MMG was near level 8. I mean, this sounds like an absolutely amazing time. I mean, everyone had an amazing time with that seed. Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty nasty for the combat, for sure. Gotta have a lot of patience. Bomb strats for the Blue Wizrobes is really good. But even then, that's not easy. Oh, nice. Yeah. You still have to have a lot of patience, because they move around and are just annoying. Right, but you need bombs after that, too, so that's the problem. Oh, God. I mean, like I said, the comfort is knowing that everyone else had to do the same bullshit that you did. Alright, let's go find out what opens up TR. We need Samaria, though, but... Okay, can you guys fuck off? Thanks. We only have 2 keys, so I'm not worried about this just yet. Cool. Everything just sucks right now. Like, if it can be in a spot... Red ring, also deep, yeah. Best seeds are when red rings under, like, Armos or something stupid. But just don't put Wizrobes in dungeons. Yeah, I mean, do you guys... are your settings with, overworld enemy shuffle, or is it are enemies that are normally in dungeons stay in dungeons for what you're doing right now? I can't remember what I saw. It is shuffled? Okay, that's right. I remember now seeing a seed where you had Wizrobes in the overworld. Wizrobes with the Link sprite, since you use the Wizrobe sprite, which is always funny when that happens. Okay, so Dark Nuts you didn't have to deal with? Eh. Dark Nuts are annoying, but they're not as bad as Wizrobes. Dark Nuts are worse when they're in a room with the fireballs, too. Like, then they're just really annoying. Like in Vanilla 8. In some of the rooms with the blue Dark Nuts and the shooters in the corner. Those sucked. I remember when I was young struggling with those rooms. Okay, is this just gonna be all shit? Because that's great. Alright, cool. Well, let's go back down. We can do a couple things here. We can beat thieves. I probably will take a moment to check. That's right. I think there's just a map up here. I'll take a moment to check Graveyard Ledge, just so we don't isolate that for too long. And then we'll beat Thieves Town. I could do Hammer Pig Cave. We could do Swamp, which is also significant. So, and now we can also beat Ice. So we have a lot of good things open up to us right now. That hammer was pretty clutch. Cool. I love bomb-locked bombs. Those are my favorite things in the whole world. Alright. Let's go beat up Blind. Excuse me. Yeah, some bombs and some bombs are blocked by the red bomb. Nothing better. That's a good one. Ugh. Get in there. That's phenomenal, honestly. That's a great hint. My favorite one time when I was doing a, I don't remember if I was doing a multi-world or a casual seed with one of my friends years ago. We're climbing up Hera, and the hint that we got on the hint tile said, the boots required the 3 pendants. I was like, oh. And we already knew, like, I was in desert already and saw the big key on the torch. So, like, immediately knew it was a ped seed. I'm like, okay. Whoops. Alright, you know, just do that. There we go. So I think this is only the second ever Cabookey seed that I've done. And we had one of the fun openings where Uncle never turned on key drop. Oh, we thought about it, but we knew we were starting late, so we didn't. We kept it vanilla. Yeah, that can get nasty in Escape. But Uncle, as soon as I grabbed the item from Uncle, it was immediately a Master Sword. I'm like, oh, well, that means the small key is going to be in Castle Tower 1, which it was. The Hyrule Castle Small was right there. So I immediately just went for it, because I'm sure everyone was going to, because that's, like, obvious. Right, we don't have the small key for here, so we don't have to worry about the big chest for now. And hopefully never do. Hey, bad rang. I mean, key drop is a pain in the ass, but, you know, talking to someone who was doing the 80 KDF tournament thing, so I've gotten some practice with key drop recently. But we had a few people join this one who wanted to kind of just run a normal vanilla seed for tournament practice, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I screwed up phase 2, I know. Luckily, it doesn't matter too much. It's just annoying. Hey, look at that. How nice. Oh. Guess what we have open? We can do Red Bomb after we do Swamp. Oh yeah, I didn't go down here. Alright, we did all the Smith chain stuff, except we didn't do this, so we'll just knock this out real quick. No. And then we're heading right to Swamp. Yep. Always will be. I'm sitting there playing a 30-year-old game on Twitch when I need to be up at 5 in the morning because I'm a glutton for punishment. Hey, TR big. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. Nerds rule the world. You just don't know it. Okay. Besides, Austin, I always find it funny when you say that because then I remember how many trophies you have, and I'm not the biggest nerd in this channel right now. Alright, so we're still looking for a few big keys. Well, 2 in particular. We're looking for Samaria. Maybe Quake and a flute. So we gotta dig through here. Sucks, but we might as well just open everything up because there's probably something here. Alright. Here. We need a pod small key for sure, too. Because I spent those. Oh, good. It's just what I wanted to see. God. Wrong big key game. Take it back. Yep. It gave it to me. Yeah, teary-eyed at work. cutting onions. Oh, I know. Get sulfuric acid in your eye? That's extreme. Alright, don't both be crap. Give me something of value over here. Please? Alright, that was worth... yes. Alright. One more TR small and we can go and clear that out. Yeah, I know. Onions are just wonderful things. Delicious and just deadly. Whoops. I missed my hook shot. Yeah. It can be, as long as your body agrees with it. How appropriate that we get Samaria just in time to do this. And before going into ice. A pod big? No way. That's great. I still need a small. At least want to beat it. Hey, good. Ice small. That's helpful. Sorta. Dude, slash your sword. No, come on. I really missed the spin. Lame. Perfect. Okay. So, we can beat ice. We're going to do that now. We could beat pod, but then we could get the big chest, so that'll leave 2 items that are locked behind keys still. So... You know, I should have considered... That's okay. We'll do it after. Let's do the dungeon first. We still have Red Bomb, and we haven't even looked at the pyramid item. We also haven't been up to Catfish, but we might not care too much about that. We'll see. We don't have the ice big, so we're going to make sure we hit the switch today. Okay, thanks for the garbage. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was worried that I wasn't going to get that right, but we did. Good. Okay, good. I mean, if it wants to give me one more, then when I go to pot, I can actually get everything. I think we'll do this. On the off chance... Yeah, that was kind of stupid. That's alright. Come on, get in the door. Dude, are you serious? Just grabbed the door. Well, if I gotta go back to Hera, at least I can get both things. Well, we need that too, so actually we need one more Castle Tower key. Almost forgot about those. Could have probably just saved and quit. That would have been faster. That's alright. Now we're already halfway there. Excuse me. Thanks. Not that I needed that back, but whatever. No one steals from me. Cool. Love screwing that up. Alright. Not punished. Let's see if the red bomb leads to bombs and bombs. Nope. Alright, nothing important. Yeah. It really was pretty trash. So we'll do Harmless Hellway and then do the Hammer Jump again. Get the big chest, and then we'll just go beat Helma. And if we get another key, we can come back and... if we have to. Believe it or not, we did not get the traditional key to this dungeon. I was shocked. Oh, there's the bombs. Look at that lineup. There's the bombs. Sucks. Dude, come on. Yep, some bombs and some bombs are in pod. Garbage. Yep, no Potto Lotto this time. I've had enough of that. So, I kind of wonder what my third pendant is. Because it's either this or it's TR. Okay. Alright, so Flute likely gets us into Mire. Unless we have to find Quake, which is possibly a thing. We now know that TR is our last pendant dungeon. I could have checked the map a while ago, but whatever, it's AD, so just do shit. I'm gonna quickly go up here and just get Catfish out of the way. And then we might need to just do what we can inside TR, because we don't really... I mean, we have one other stupid check I could do. I don't want to go up Castle Tower for one check. If that's what it is, whatever. But going up the mountain, I could do both checks in Hera, and then I could go into TR. And just go as far as I can. Okay. Don't care about that. Alright, time to do some garbage checks. All right. So I can go, if I steal the key off the Pokey, I can get all the way down the laser bridge. And there could be just one TR key sitting in there. That would be nice. Hera had the bombs and the bombs. Alright. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Still enough of safety. Another fun thing about this seed. Oh, look, the bombs and the bombs. Okay, we're enough of that shit. Safety blocks the safety, too. That's always fun. So, Burn is sitting at the bumper ledge. So, cape is the only way you're gonna get something. Speaking of, asking you shall receive, apparently. Alright, well, that does... Oh, come on. I was hitting up. Okay. So that does at least open up Spike Cave. My favorite. Oh, good. Press button to receive bacon. I get no quake. Bunny me, I don't care. Steal the key and go back. I mean, sure. You're gonna just give me everything? That's fine. Freaking sword beaming him instead. Don't care. Kind of wonder if this will end up being my flute. Yep. Just because we don't have the third Turtle Rock Small, so that was the last, like, really logic check here. I'm gonna just still check Laser Bridge to see if we get lucky with the Turtle Rock Small, or even just getting the Castle Tower Small would be big. But that... Oh, come on. I didn't step on the switch. Like, I walked by it, I never heard it, and then I just got on the platform by accident. Whatever. Alright. So at least I called that out. I read that logic well, so that's good. Didn't read that laser well. Yo! Yes! Haha! That's so good. Alright, we're still looking for... Speaking of bacon! Alright, Myers definitely beatable. Alright. Okay. Ganon's not here yet? No. Not yet. Okay, that's right. I was on Cape. Could have just done that. Alright. We still need a CT small, which is likely going to be in GT, but we'll look for it in Mire too, I guess. I hit the trigger button. Come on, dude. God. Alright, whatever. Good riddance. Funny shield. You know, we could go do the funny. Activate the flute, go do the funny, and then just go to Mire. Might as well check it. I mean, it's not technically in logic without finding the last Turtle Rock small, right? Because we stole it. Unless it happens to be in Lava Chest itself. Here, let's do the funny. I'm curious. It'd be pretty funny if this is a castle tower key. That sort of sounds familiar. For the lulz. Ah. Alright, Mire time. Okay. It's a double Bombos day. Nice nut. Okay, definitely don't care about that. Alrighty. Nice. I just realized I don't even have the Mire Big. That's a problem. Hopefully it's just in here. Well, we'll find out. I'm a dumbass. I gotta believe it's just in here, though. Let's do this BS first. Awesome. Another thing I didn't really want to see. Hopefully I don't get too punished for not just going over to Spike Cave after TR, because I probably should have done that. Alright, he's gonna be a dick. I'm not gonna waste my time. That's a tease. A rude frickin' tease. Look at all these one-offs and dungeons I can do now. Cool. Sweet. Not here. Alright. I'm gonna just do... I have this belief in Spike Cave right now, so I'm just gonna go check that out first. Alright, that was incorrect. Alright, what garbage location do I want to do? Holy shit, this is so bad. Alright. The castle tower check is pretty crap, so we'll do that. I'm literally purposely doing like the worst things. I don't really need to wait. Die in one hit. I don't need to kill these guys either, but I'll take the fairy drop, sure. I mean, if this is a vanilla CT2, we could just get it over with. It's literally the key I wanted. Let's go. Good guess. That's a shitty place for it. Okay, bird. So we'll check the big chest real quick, because we're still looking for the other castle tower key. That's all we need for go. Ah, I was excited. It was a key, just not the one I needed. Okay. Thought I had bombs out. Did not. I don't know what happened to my dash there, but I somehow canceled it. Drop the CT key. Nah. Alright. GT time. We'll look for the CT key there. And hopefully we find it, because then we could just beat Aga 2, do that climb, and just finish the game. Dude, I'm trapped here. God, friggin' dead rocks, man. The worst. I wonder where that other turtle rock key is. It's gotta be one of those garbage checks that's still in one of the other dungeons. Nice powder. Screw that up. Perfect. I think I was gonna get that. For the lulz. The red meringue. Two more. I'll take it. Alright. I'll go and finish the tower. I don't remember if they removed the blue balls from this mode. It'd be nice if they did, but I don't remember. They might. I think they do. The more I'm doing it, they're like, 4 for 4? I don't know, man. Okay. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, da, ba, bum, bum, ba, da, 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 bum, 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 ba, da, da, da. Atop his tower, of course. Of course. Could have gotten him, but didn't want to open the chests. Whatever. That's fine. Alright. Screw this up. We don't need to miss more spins. Oh, why did I get so close to him? Oh, I did it too early. We're having a really great friggin' time. Whatever. There. God. Die, you stupid pig. If I would have opened up a chest up top, I might have actually come in a little sooner than that. But hey, 208.17, I'll take it. That's only the second time I've done one of these, so thank you for the GGs, Wombat. Up top the tower. I feel like I'm more... It's comfortable, but I feel like, in general, unless he appears in the very far bottom right corner, I've been more consistent getting triples off of it. I don't know why. I just gotta practice more with Fire Rod. I just don't. I don't know why. But I should. So... Ahab was in this one, came in first. Dr. John came in second. Jesse came in third. Zach's fourth. Whiskey Bill came in fifth, which is an awesome finish for him. And then I came in sixth, just a little after Bill. So Scanler, Bagel, Phillips, and Scats are all still playing this. So I wonder, I'm sure they're all probably pretty close to finishing. Here, let's peek in and just see what's going on. Scalar's again in now. He also did not open the chests, and he's got to do silverless, so that's kind of funny. Bagel is climbing Aga right now, so he's gonna be done soon. Scats is finishing Moldworm 2. And then, where's Phillips at? Meyer. So he's a little bit further behind on this one. But that's cool. I mean, I don't know if he's done one of these before, because he's a little bit newer to the racing scene, but he might have done one of these at some point, but I'm not sure. So it is what it is. Oh man, well that was fun. It is just past what is, I would consider, beyond my bedtime. So I am not staying up any longer than I need to. So we're going to get this done. Scanler just wrapped up with a 2:10:41. It's just a couple minutes behind me. Let's see here. Uh, who's doing shit that I can... Nah, most people are just wrapping up already, so yeah, we might just call it there then. That's fine. I got Gloomhaven tomorrow, and then I might be up to some more dumb shit Friday, so I'll be on at some point tomorrow with my friends, probably around 6:30 Eastern. That's usually when we try to start. So I'll catch some people then. Meanwhile, have a good night. I gotta get out of here. See ya.